Metallica is often heralded as one of the greatest heavy metal bands in history, known for their blistering riffs, thunderous drumming, and unparalleled stage presence. But behind the fame, fortune, and decades of dominance lies a much darker story, one filled with tragedy, internal conflict, addiction, and emotional scars that have shaped the band as deeply as their music has. From their earliest days in the grimy garages of Los Angeles to selling out stadiums across the globe, Metallica's journey has been anything but smooth, and many fans are unaware of the pain and chaos that fueled their rise. The band's story begins with tragedy. In 1986, while on tour in Sweden, bassist Cliff Burton was killed in a horrific bus accident. The young musician, who many believed was the soul of Metallica's sound, was just 24 years old. His sudden death shattered the band emotionally and nearly ended them entirely. The trauma haunted them for years, especially James Hetfield, who still grapples with survivor's guilt to this day. Cliff's loss marked the beginning of Metallica's darker descent, even as they continued to ascend musically. As the years passed, internal tension within the band intensified. Despite their growing success, egos clashed and communication broke down. Drummer Lars Ulrich and Hetfield, both fiercely driven, often butted heads over creative control. Meanwhile, guitarist Kirk Hammett, though more reserved, struggled to find peace amid the power struggles. Their issues came to a boiling point in the early 2000s, as documented in the raw and revealing film Some Kind of Monster, which pulled back the curtain on their emotional dysfunction. The documentary shocked fans by showing the band on the verge of collapse, arguing, breaking down, and entering therapy just to stay together. Perhaps the darkest personal journey among them is that of James Hetfield. Behind the powerful vocals and aggressive stage persona is a man who has battled alcoholism, anger issues, and deep-seated abandonment trauma stemming from his childhood. His father left the family when James was just a teenager, and his mother died shortly after, refusing medical treatment due to her Christian Science beliefs. These early losses carved emotional wounds that Hetfield would carry for decades, often burying them beneath alcohol and rage. His repeated stints in rehab, most recently in 2019, are testaments to the ongoing nature of his struggle. Meanwhile, the band faced public backlash in the early 2000s during the Napster controversy, when they sued the file-sharing platform that many fans were using to download their music. Though they argued it was about artists' rights, the move painted them as greedy and out of touch, damaging their reputation. Internally, even bassist Jason Newsted's departure in 2001 was rooted in resentment and feeling sidelined, another symptom of their long-standing dysfunction. Yet, somehow, through the darkness, Metallica endured. They survived personal loss, addiction, legal wars, and near implosion. But make no mistake, the cost was heavy. Their music often reflects this pain, from the haunting anger in steady anger to the reflective melancholy of the unforgiven. The band you see on stage today is not just a group of rock icons, they are survivors of their own emotional battlefield. And that truth makes their story far darker and far more compelling than fans ever imagined.